it's author Cassie. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that you joined me today to talk about books and writing and super fun bookish things. Let's jump right in. Hey everyone, today I wanted to read you an old poem. Not old as far as it was written a long time ago with one of the great poets, but an old poem of mine, and I wanted to share it because it's one of those things that I wrote in middle school when I started writing. I started writing a lot in middle school and I decided I was going to be an author, and this is the one thing that I have left from that beginning time when I was like, I'm going to be a writer, I'm going to do it. And a lot of things, I've learned a lot, and I was like, oh, I'm really glad that's not published. I'm really glad that doesn't exist anymore, but this is the one thing I'm super glad exists. And it's not published anywhere. It's just on my website. It's under my website at cassieandmichelles.com under free stuff. And I thought I would read it to you today. And just as a reminder, I am not a professional audiobook reader. I'm a mom and an author. So you might hear noise in the background, and that's just my kids and my animals. But let's get started. I'm just going to read this poem straight from my website for you just for a second. And again, I don't write fantasy. I don't write deep magic, but this preserves me when I was in 7th grade, and I love dragons. I've always loved dragons. I still love dragons. You can see my dragon hoard up there, and I always wear a dragon ring on my finger and I have little dragon earrings on today. So it's like, it's a piece of me. I sometimes read dragon books, but not as much as I used to when I was a kid. But dragons still are one of my favorite things. So I thought, let's share this favorite thing with you. And this is a sad poem. I'm sorry to say. I think I thought when I was in 7th grade that poems usually were sad. So it's a bit of a sad poem, but it's still fun. And I'm excited to share it with you because it's still good. I've learned a ton since then, but it's still good. So I titled this poem The Magic of Fantasy, and I'm going to be reading, so don't be surprised by that. Here we go. It goes like this. In the deep darkness of azure skies, deeper than the colors, deeper than light lies, a silent figure now forgotten awaits the sun to rise. But for him it never will. He will never hear the frightened gasp of children when they draw near, or the tired whimper of a mother. His claws lay still and cold as flaky scales grow old. Tired, perfect eyes draw to a close. The once shining and glorious creature lies still. His face is beaten from years past, its wrinkling showing his great age. His burning, fiery flame has long gone out. His nostrils flare nevermore. The lightning may strike, the wind may wail, but the monstrous body will stay frail. I am, he wishes to say. I am the one, the only dragon. He tries for the last time to lift his tattered paper-thin wings. Raising up in his cracked claws, he tries to take up flight. But how? He slowly sinks to his knees, sadness filling him more greatly. He closes his tearful eyes, powerful eyes, ever so slowly as he thinks, now I am gone, and forevermore there will be no dragon. He falls over the rest of the way, cringing in the darkness. In only moments his great mouth softened to a slight smile. Then he was gone. The great creature left, though he was not known. Sadness swept his memories, and love covered his bones. Forevermore, for there is no dragon. The people do not mourn the loss, for they do not know the loss. They do not know they lost their dreams of things that could be real, that now aren't real. They do not know the magic of fantasy that lies with the dragon. There you are. That's The Magic of Fantasy by me. When I was in 7th grade, and it's beautiful to me still. It is the death of a dragon, but it's also the idea that these wonderful mythical creatures bring something to us and to our lives. They bring that magic, and that's why I think I love them still, and I collect them and I have them around, is because they remind me that magic exists somehow in some form in our life, even if it's not the way we might see them in books. Anyway, I hope that you love this little reading and that you'll join me for another one. And I am so excited to spend a little bit of time with you reading some of my work. We'll see you next time.